What is energy storage or battery energy storage? We're currently living through the decade of energy storage. It's really been coming up, but even 12 years ago, 1 megawatt was considered a utility scale storage project. Now we have like a gigawatt. That's 1,000 times bigger. So when you think of the scale of what it's doing and how it's hardening our grid and providing flexibility, it's this Swiss Army knife for the grid, for our energy transition. When there was that failure in Spain not too long ago, it really came down to they didn't have the resilience that batteries provided grids like Texas and the American grid. Now, when I think of battery storage, I really think of wildcatting. I think it's more like oil and gas than anything else. Wind, solar, low returns, low variability, steady. It's very conservative. It's really of a utility game and a culture. But when you think about battery storage, you're really talking about wildcatting. We're back in oil and gas days because we're talking high risk, high reward. And I like that. And battery storage really hasn't even fully been built out. What are all the financial vehicles that it can do? What is everything else coming to? And I just think that it's happening so fast. I've seen it with manufacturers that after 6 months, they're not even producing some of the same old things because the technology has evolved so quickly, so fast. And the industry has been working really hard to keep up on all the safety and operational standards, but there's just so much technology that goes into a battery and so much AI and a technology layer that can really make it hum and do things that we hadn't really thought about, that it's so exciting to see this come onto the grid and start grid forming, grid following, and doing all kinds of different things. So this is the decade of batteries, and if there was one place I could get into with a large base of jobs, that's where I would go if I were you.